I'm Training Sanders, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. How to cleanse negative energy in your home with sage and purify your aura. First, I'm going to talk about purify your aura before I get into the sage. But folks, in order to attract things into your life, in order to give off a good impression, you know, a first time impression when you're meeting people, you ever been around a certain person and you just drawn to them? You're like, God, man, I wonder what it is about that person. Or you just like walk into a public place and you just instantly notice a person. Like, out of all the people in there, you just automatically attract to like one certain person, and you be like, wow, they're breathtaking. You know, they take your breath away. You know, some people have that effect on others, you know, but most of the time it's simply because that person has a clean energy. You know, they have pure auras, pure rainbow radiant aura, meaning that they are just completely freaking radiant, you know, and they're emitting, you know, good energy signals off of them, you know. And so that's what I'm about to tell you how to do, folks. But first, in order to purify your energy, one thing that you have to do that I see a lot of people making a mistake is that you have to let go of negative things. You have to let go of things that don't work for you. You have to let go of situations and stuff that don't serve you, or whatever the case may be. Anytime something doesn't go right, you got to be able to just cut it off. You got to be able to just cut the head of the thought off immediately, because what I see people doing all the time is like dwelling on the thing that's going bad or something that's not going right. Like, I used to get in trouble for that a long time ago in my thinking processes. Like, I used to always think about something when it was really nothing. Because the imagination, folks, is so freaking amazing. Your imagination is amazing all by itself, because it will allow you to think whatever you want to think. And most of the time, the things that it wants you to think, it's not even really happening. And so you got to get in the habit of, you know, cleaning up your thinking life, you know, and make your thoughts positive thinking. Positive, 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 positive. Let go of the dead weight, folks. You got to release the dead weight. Release the tension. That means you have to forget about a lot of things. I know it sounds harsh. You know, I know we don't want to put people out of our lives and all this stuff, but folks, you have to make sure that you're in the present moment at all times. Just really worry about yourself most of the times. Not in a selfish way, but worry about yourself in a caring way, like I care for myself. I'm not going to allow myself to be troubled by nonsense. I'm not going to allow myself to worry about things that I have no control over. I'm not going to worry about people that are not calling me because they choose not to call me. That's what they choose to do. I'm not going to worry about things that are not really loving me, or, you know, things that don't really want me to succeed. You got to start thinking like that. You got to start thinking like that. Think like that. Think like that. Think like that. And then the more you think like that, folks, the more you are able to just be quick to release negative things. You will notice that you will start to become more light. Like, it's like your body begins to feel more light. It's like you don't have any dead weight. You don't have any burden on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And so this means that your energy is being cleansed. You know what I mean? And so another way to cleanse your energy, you know, in your house, for instance, if you're home or whatever, is sage. Now, I just started burning sage maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I noticed the results the first night that I actually lit my sage candle. I went out to the Yankee Candle store and I actually bought a sage candle. Here it is right here. I burned it all the way down to here. You know, and so if you ask me, it's like a pure energy. It's like purity almost. It reminds me of like serenity. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really like a flowery smell or anything like that. You know, I can really smell the freshness of it. You know, now, folks, I didn't really believe in the sage stuff either. I didn't really believe in the sage stuff when I first started burning. Well, people was always like, burn sage, and I seen like people burning the little bushes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the little brushes and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I heard that there were many ways that you could burn sage. You know, they actually have sage candles, and so I just wanted to be a little bit more professional with it, to go buy a candle rather than walk around my house with the real sage, the real deal sage that y'all got. Speak up, let your voice be heard, and let us know what that's like for you. What's the difference between a sage candle and the real deal sage, you know, the pure sage, you know. So yeah, this helps out a lot. And so what happened was, when I got through burning it, well, actually when I started burning it, I felt peaceful immediately. I was laying in the bed, I think I was about to meditate, and I could just hear voices in my head like saying, relax, be calm. It's like the scent coming off the candle was freaking making me think positive thoughts. So, you know, this sage stuff really works, folks, and I highly suggest you to go get a sage candle. I know this is off the topic or whatever, but I also burn incense. I like to burn incense, you know, in my house and home. And God, man, it's amazing what, you know, smells can do, you know, when it comes down to your mood and putting you in the right mood for things. I just got these little regular incense out the corner store or whatever. It's called Money on My Mind. I mean, it don't smell nothing like money, you know what I mean? But I guess the fragrance in it, and then you have the little statement here on the pack or whatever. I guess it puts you in the money, mind, spirit, whatever. So I've been having them burning around my house like all day today, and I just been in that money spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then I got the sage burning on top of that. So the energy in my home is so freaking clear, y'all. It smells so good in here. I'm in a good vibration, as you can see, and everything is going well. So, hey, sage really works, folks. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Let us know what this sage like for you. Let us know about your aura and the things that you've done to purify your aura and whatnot. In the meantime, if this message resonated with you, just simply click thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, folks. Peace.